láti lè wéra wa mọ́ ni Ọlọ́run bá jọ kó bá wa gba gbogbo tí a máa ṣe nínú àsìkò yìí àwọn àdúrà tá a máa gbà kọ́lọ́run kó tẹ́wọ́ gbà gbogbo ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wa tá a ti ṣẹ̀ kọ́lọ́run jọ kó dáríjì ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wa jù wá gbogbo ọrẹ tá a sì ṣe náà kó tó bá a gbà náà kó tẹ́wọ́ gbọ́rẹ̀ wa torí àsìkò yìí ló yẹ kí a máa ṣàánú ara púpọ̀ Ọlọ́run bá ò ní fẹ́ lè ṣe àṣemọ́ ẹ jẹ́ n kọ́kọ́ kí àwọn mùsùlùmí náà wípé a kú àwọn Ramadan tí ó wọlé dé yìí Ramadan Kareem respond to the. Ọlọ́run bá mi ò ní jẹ́ kí eléyìí kó jáṣe mọ́ fún wa olórin kan tí màá tújù fún ẹ Desmond tí a tún máa lò lásìkò táwa yìí tó bá àsìkò yìí mu púpọ̀ láti wọ́ kọ́nsọ́lì gbádùn tí wọ́n ṣe fún Ramadan àjù yẹn fún ẹ náà tí a máa lò kó má jẹ́ léyìí nìkan. All right, good morning. This is YS Live, Yemi Sonde Live on Splash 105.5 FM. This is where we say that it is, and of course this is where we look into different issues. It's a magazine program. We can anytime talk about politics. We talk about any issue that affects my life, your life, any issue that concerns everybody. It could be health, it could be politics, it could be economy, it could be agriculture, it could be personality interview, it could be whatever. As long as last week it was a different ballgame. I'm coming to what happened last week. Of course, it's no more news to so many people, but some people may be hearing that for the first time this morning. Our focus this morning is not politics, let me say that, but this is what a lot of people don't actually take cognizance of, or rather will not take as important as they should, including myself, because it's not about somebody claiming is perfect. But the truth is, sometimes we need to look into some issues that you feel are not too important, but by the time you know the importance of such issue or such matter, then you know that you should have done better. Perhaps not while you're alive. Your families will say he should have done better, she should have done better, and it could cause a lot of problems to the family. What am I talking about coming? Just give me about 2 minutes. Let me quickly look into what we have in our news headlines for today, Tuesday, 13th day in the month of April 2021. I've sent you that music, Desmond to the G. Ramadan, Buhari asked most from the Punch. The President, Major General Muhammadu Buhari, retired on Monday, urged Nigerian Muslims to exercise patience and tolerance and reject voices that seek to divide the nation. Buhari made the call in a message to mark the beginning of Ramadan, which was contained in a statement made available to journalists by Senior Special Assistant on Media and Publicity, Garba Shehu. Ramadan, Buhari asked Muslims to reject voices of division. That's from Punch. And another one from Punch, you remember that woman, that... is there a single mother now? Yeah, a single mother, amputee, who hawks in Lagos, hawks pure water in Lagos, I guess. The Lagos state government has taken over the welfare of Mary Daniel. That's her name, Mary Daniel, the 26-year-old amputee single mother who hawked table water in traffic in Oshodi area of the state to earn a living. They just, as donations by good Samaritans from within and outside the country keep pouring into Daniel's bank account after Saudi Punch reported Daniel's moving story. Yes, it's good even at this point. This is Ramadan. This is where you want to comment on that, particularly because this is Ramadan. This is when we should actually help each other. Keep an eye on your brother and sister and lend a helping hand. Yes. You want to say something?
Well, let us first commend the Lagos state government for what they have done. In his vein, will not be moved by what we read about. and it also shows the courage that the lady also exhibited. If it was some other persons, maybe she would have gone a begging.
Did you see the viral video?
I saw it. I
was so
saw
touched when I saw it.
Yes, I saw it. That's why I said
you can see
only
the determination. Even
at times she said she would sleep on the streets.
Wow.
So we want to thank the Lagos State government for what they have done, and it to help to lend a helping hand. And we just also encourage others in this spirit of Ramadan to also help those in need, not necessarily those that are on the streets. There are some even in our neighborhood that will not even come to meet us for anything.
But did you see another video I saw that was 2 weeks ago, last week, about the one scammer, they all call it scammer or a scam, that was pretending to have a leg injury out of accident, and he had this bandage with, you think is it leg or arm? You think it's really
been so long now?
I saw it again.
I've seen that video long time ago.
Yeah, I saw it again.
They said remove
that thing.
By the time
playing on people's.
It's so unfortunate that while you have genuine people who needed help, you also have scammers, but we will not allow that to discourage us. Let us do our bit.
I just brought that out so that even when we want to help, we really have to be sure that this is not a scam.
Yes,
we are not actually wasting our resources.
Let us leave all of them to God.
To God,
because where is even the time to begin to determine whether somebody is genuine?
Somebody must have informed those people that asked the man to remove it.
It would have
they must have been seeing him there or around that area.
No, in fact, the story I read, that was why I said a long time ago that the government official who are in charge of welfare and what have you are taking over the guy's matter before.
Okay.
Only for them to now still see him on the street, and they have to challenge him.
Well, but thank God this is a genuine case. The Daniel lady.
It is clear even from observation. You don't need to. Of course,
yes.
That
so genuinely we should help ourselves.
There are a lot of Danielses that we have in Nigeria that are striving to also make a living, and I think this is it's high time we begin to look at the welfare aspect of our life. It is very important.
It's very important. Okay. Makinde Fayose agreed to accept outcome of Southwest PDP chairmanship election. That's taken from the Daily Sun. Oyo State Governor Seyi Makinde and Mr. Ayo Fayose, former governor of Ekiti State, have agreed to accept whoever emerged as the Southwest PDP chairman. Now we have a Southwest PDP chairman already. As Alahaji, this news came before the election. They must have collated the news before. Now we have Alahaji, and there is another news that I think I saw this morning that said Fayose supported Makinde as the leader of PDP in the Southwest.
Well, the controversy in the first place is needless, because everybody knows that he who plays the piper dictates the tune.
Yeah.
The only governor you have in Southwest, the PDP governor you have in Southwest is Seyi Makinde. How do you want to run the PDP without
him?
Where do you get the money from? It will bankroll the PDP affair in the entire Southwest. So, common sense, would prevail to the extent that he should have a say in who emerge as the Southwest, PDP leader.
Is this to put to rest the rumor of Seyi Makinde jumping from one party to the other, from PDP to APC?
A lot of things we read, talking about politics, in politics, they will tell you they shot the gun of politics. Most of the time, they are not actually the truth. There are so many things that
permutation and all that, and political like permutation.
At least it has shown that it is difficult to fight an incumbent. That's what has happened. Fayose had this.
So he should let Makinde.
So it's a needless fight in the first place. So now that the election is over, everybody will now know his strengths and weaknesses.
All right. 7 dead, 5,000 displaced after Boko Haram attack on Adama community. That's taken from the Daily Times. According to the Adamawa State Emergency Management Agency, 7 people have been reported dead and 5,000 have been displaced as a result of Boko Haram insurgent attack in Adamawa State on Friday. According to sources, Kwakpe, a village in the state's own local government area, close to the Sambisa forest and on the state's border with Borno, was attacked on Friday evening. This is very, very sad. 7 dead, 5,000 displaced. Boko Haram, still security challenges. When are we getting out of this?
Well, the reality about insurgency and...
Maybe I should just join this so I'll take it together. APON condemns attack on police, says Nigerians no longer Syria. APON has condemned the attack on the Imo State Police Command headquarters in Owerri. This is even as the association noted that when police become a regular target of hoodlums, they dare to say that the entire populace is no longer safe. Maybe we put this together.
Yes,
it's all
like
about security.
I said, when you talk about insurgency, you talk about it's not something that goes within shortest possible time. It doesn't happen. You go and read the history of the world. There will still be pockets, even when you are still trying to fight them. It's a long battle. And what they do is to attack soft targets. They go and attack and run back and stuff like that. So we just hope that our security forces are not overstretched to the extent that they'll be able to contain them, because we still have a long way to go in containing. And it is not something that will go, unless we are deceiving ourselves, it's not something that will go quickly. It's a long drawn battle that to survive it, it will take a long time. America is still battling with the Al-Shabaab, even those in Afghanistan. See when they started with their sophistication, not to talk of our military, the hardwares we have, and our strength. So it's going to be a long, way, and we just hope and pray that we're able to reduce it to the barest minimum. On the attack on the police, so unfortunate that separationists now take advantage of the vulnerability of Nigerian police as a reflection of what happened during NSAS to now begin to unleash terror on police infrastructure. The truth of the matter is that it has negative implications on security, and the reality about it is that criminals will want a weak police because that is when they can thrive in their criminality.
To give them a free day.
Yes, now that is why you will see when there are issues, it is the hoodlums that would think they should go to police station and go and burn everything down. So we must not be allowed, we must not allow ourselves to play into the hands of the hoodlums to decapitate our security forces, because by the time we need them, they will not be there and will be vulnerable.
Okay, now atúfẹ́ kan àfàsìkò ètò kí àwọn mùsùlùmí òdodo pé mo kí yín torí mọ̀ kí mùsùlùmí òdodo ní akú tẹnu ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ ààrẹ ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ lónìí ìparí aṣojú wa adùn níbẹ̀rẹ̀ adùn láàrin adùn ní ìparí ni ọlọ́run ní fẹ́lẹ́ ìṣàṣemọ́ abẹ́yìn ògbà wẹ̀ ní
àjọǹgbà náà ni
adúkọ́lọ́dọ̀ ọlọ́run ẹjẹ́ lọ́kìn padà wá káwá tó wọnú nǹkan míì.
Ramadan,
forgiveness. Welcome the month of salvation. Marhaban bika ya Ramadan. Marhaban bika ya Ramadan. Marhaban bika ya Ramadan. Marhaban bika ya Ramadan. Kabo iwo oṣù Ramadan. Kabo iwo oṣù ìbùkún. Kabo iwo oṣù àforíjìn. Kabo iwo oṣù ìgbàlà. Marhaban bika ya Ramadan. Marhaban bika ya Ramadan. Marhaban bika ya Ramadan. Marhaban bika ya Ramadan. Barka da zuwa watan Ramadan. Barka da zuwa watan albarka. Barka da zuwa watan chaito. Barka da zuwa watan yafewa.
Sulaiman Adegbenro Konsoli gbádùn Ramadan Kareem àfilé kí gbogbo wa káàbọ̀ àsìfín kí Ramadan káàbọ̀ Ọlọ́run bá mi yóò tẹ́wọ́ gba gbogbo àdúrà wa yóò ṣe ní ìbádà àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́ yóò gbà ní ìbádà ẹ ṣeun yes nǹkan kan ṣẹlẹ̀ ní ìjẹjọ lórí ètò yìí ẹ jẹ́ kí n polówó ọjà kí n lọ kí n padà dé ohun tó ṣẹlẹ̀ yẹn màá mú wá sí ìrántí yín àá sì sọ̀rọ̀ láàrin ìṣẹ́jú 3 sí 4 lórí ẹ̀ ká wá wọnú tí mo gbé wá gan-an ẹ jẹ́ n polówó ọjà mú padà bọ̀.
YS Live.
Wetin you dey wait for? You no need to stress at all. Send it don dey for us. Make we jolly dey go, even small pikin, mommy, daddy, better life for you. Oya brukututu komaro, sisi eko abeg no dey slow. Send it better life promo, e don dey afu for you. 30,000 worth of gift for 50 people every week. No dey sit down for your seat, grab the opportunity. Send it better life promo, send it bank account. Send it better life promo, minimum of 5,000 naira. Send it better life promo, request send it debit card. Send it better life.
For more information, visit www.zenithbank.com/betterlife. Zenith Bank, in your best interest.
We have come to the end of the cooking competition. World famous chef Big Shot will decide the best food.
Wow, he has finished the food. So, who will he crown winner?
And it's a tie, ladies and gentlemen. All the chefs have been declared winners.
Woo!
Ladies, what's your secret?
No matter where you come from or your taste, you can make great meals every time with Onga, the seasoning of Niger, now made with locally sourced soya for more nutritional benefits.
Onga, Mama's helping hand.
Who is this? So, hello?
Now you be the lucky customer where we want dash our Adam's apple olive cream. We go help reduce the size of your Adam's apple. You go flat am saute.
What's the ear no cook here? Ha! If to see I don't get data now, I don't know who they call, no pick am.
No matter your phone, whether you get data or not, you sabi who they call. Turn up Kulele Mind with MTN who they call. Now 5 naira per day and 15 naira per month. Dial *5058 #. Make you enjoy.
Everywhere you go, MTN.
Oh, Khalifa, is that the last cup of Bonvita?
Yes.
Oh, no.
Well, you can take it.
It's okay. You have it.
No, you take it.
No, have it.
Children, you can both have some because there is more for everyone. When we show more kindness to each other, we help to spread the warmth of Ramadan. And with 10% more inside every 500-gram pack of Cadbury Bonvita, there's even more warmth to go around. Ramadan Kareem.
Charles!
Yes, mommy?
Go and bring 2 sachets of hypo bleach for me.
Why 2?
Because I'm using one to soak the whites and using one to kill all the the germs. But
I can't see any germs here.
they are so tiny you can't see them. But they are there. And that is why I trust only Hypobleach to kill them all.
Make your white fabrics whiter and your household free of illness causing germs and viruses with the disinfecting power of Hypobleach.
For we country, na different kind special people buckle inside. Na im be say only one size or one formula wey go fit everybody sam not dey, especially for sleep matter. That's why they make Muka Tanda special for you. Whether you be mama, papa, small pikin, or even young bobo, your own Muka dey special for you. So you fit wake up with stronger body to face the hustle of the new day. For more tori, make you visit muka.com.
Muka, put more jolly for your life.
Expressions without words won't happen any other way. Moments will feel joy. Been lost in the moment, the freedom. You will find that's what's celebrating. Bring your moments alive. Find your satisfaction in the nourishing, trendy, sparkling. Let's celebrate a little way, making big differences. In the nourishing trend is sparkling.
Enjoy in red grape, white grape, peach variants. The Letter Sparkling Fruit Drink. Celebrate every moment. Another premium product from Intercontinental Distillers Limited.
Àkókò ìjà tó pa bámbárì jù tá àti retí ń lọ kó sókàn báyìí o. Kì í sí ipò yẹ̀rì láàrin jù bá náà lọ. Ó mà ṣe o. Ẹ̀rù bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń kú bí ojú pì. Ẹ̀ṣẹ́ àgbáwọlẹ̀ lọ́tún lósì. Ó dilẹ̀ gbága yìí. Ó ṣubú yàkàtà. Ó fìdí rẹ̀ ní ìjà parí o. Kò sógun mọ́ kò sọ́tẹ̀ mọ́. Àlùbámí ni Bọ́sìkà tún borí lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí.
Gba ìtura kíá kúrò lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀fọ́rí, ìrora àti òtútù pẹ̀lú Bọ́sìkà. Bọ́sìkà ń gba ẹ̀fọ́rí, ìrora àti òtútù lágbàwọlẹ̀ ní kíákíá. Bí àyípadà kò bá sí lẹ́yìn ọjọ́ mẹ́ta, lọ rí dókítà.
One expert don't land with big ogbonge odds and sharp cash out method. You will like sports. This now your big opportunity to make better money on top all your bets. Where be bigger woo? My Naija people, I beg, make una no sleep on this one. Make you rush now. Go visit our website on oneexpert.ng. Don't forget to use the promo code BETNG and you go get 200% bonus on your first deposit. One Expert. Bet we're there for everybody.
YS Live.
YS Live.
Ẹ káàbọ̀ padà lẹ́yìn tí a ti polówó ọjà. Nǹkan kan ṣẹlẹ̀ ní jẹjọ. Jẹ́jẹ́ làwa máa ṣètò ń tiwa tí a tiẹ̀ mọ̀ pọ́lọ́hún ní plan tiẹ̀ fún ètò táwa plan láti ṣe. Fún àǹfààní ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń gbọ́ wá nílé, you can of course join our holy on this by watching this program live on Facebook on Splash FM 105.5. Splash FM 105.5, Instagram at Splash FM 1055, Twitter at Splash FM 1055, YouTube at Splash FM 1055, and of course on Facebook on Yemi Sonde Entertainment Limited, Yemi Sonde Entertainment Limited on Facebook, at Twitter YSC Limited, Instagram at YSC Limited, Facebook, like I said, at Yemi Sonde Entertainment Limited, and LinkedIn at Yemi Sonde. Visit our website ysclimited.com. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel, Yemi Sonde Entertainment Limited, to watch a recap of our programs. Your contributions and questions are welcome, and you can send them to hello@ysclimited.com, and of course, Yemi Sonde Live at gmail.com. Before I come to what happened last week, let me quickly introduce my guests for today. Of course, we've had one of the voices there. It's our regular, should I say, no, is a regular customer now, or is already part of this, has been part of this program from inception. He's always saying yes to us anytime we invite him to discuss, and we are so grateful for that. He's a barrister. Should I say he's a lawyer? Okay, he is a lawyer. Ibrahim Lawal, good morning, sir.
Good morning. Ramadan Kareem to all the listeners at home.
Mm-hmm. And I have two Ibrahims here. Ibrahim Dimeji Rumba Amuboya lawyer le Rumba ni abi Erukimba Ibrahim. ìgbà yẹn tó lọ ń pàṣẹ fún lọ́hùn ṣẹ̀rí pẹ́rù ò bá ó tẹ̀ láṣẹ ọlọ́run ọlọ́run sọ pé tó dáwọ́ dúró ń bẹ̀ hùn.
pé bàbá àgbàgbọ́ ni.
bàbá àgbàgbọ́ ni pé a ti fi àgbo funfun àfi rọ́pò ọmọ rẹ.
ó dẹ̀ dín tí gbogbo yín
bẹ́ẹ̀ni ó dandan ni dọ́là ilẹ̀ ètò ìmọ̀ yìí. Yes, another Ibrahim is a graduate of mechanical engineering. He's a banker of 8 years. He is an administrator and, of course, a businessman. His name is Alahaji Ibrahim Raji. Good morning.
Good morning, Yemi.
Good morning,
listeners. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. To those who are fasting and every other person.
Thank you. Yes, we're going to take it from the legal angle and from the banking sector. The experience of what we're going to discuss this morning. But before then, let me come to what happened last week so that we can have... why am I doing this? I'm doing this because the truth is this, it was not planned. What happened last week was not scripted, but God used the last 15 minutes thereabouts to answer someone's call, someone's aspiration, someone's dream, someone's prayer for the past, 18 years. And we never knew it would go that way. We're talking about irregular migration and all that immigration matters, And apparently, toward the tail end of the program, we played a music that was released in 2003. That music was recorded in 2002 and was released 2003. And incidentally, while the music was on air, we were discussing. I can tell you, nígbà tí à ń lórí yẹn à ń sọ̀rọ̀ lábẹ́nú pé ọ̀gbẹ́ni tó ń kọrin yìí ń bó ló wà gan-an àyìn àwọn guest mi that's You Fit Fly àti Online Dynamic Jíbọ́lá Ògúnkáyọ̀dé àti Wálé Michael àwọn àjọ ń sọ àwọn Desmond Dàmọ́lá múni wọ́ ó fún Desmond lórin Desmond play orin ọ̀rọ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí jáde àṣẹ wa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí tẹ̀lé níbo lọ́gbẹ́ni ẹ̀ wà gan-an ṣó tiẹ̀ ti travel rí ibi tí wọ́n ti wá ń sọ lábẹ́nú pé ìfisùlà ni ó yẹ kóun lè ràn ọ̀gbẹ́ni lọ ìyìn tẹ̀jọ́ ó balẹ̀ Desmond fún mi ńlá yìí ní tó ṣẹlẹ̀ níjẹ̀jọ́ ẹ̀já gbọ́. ó jọ pé bẹ̀m̀bẹ̀ fẹ́ soríire láàárọ̀ yìí o ìjọ tó ti kọ ìwà fún mi visa kò gba visa o àmọ́ ó jọ pé You Fit Fly àti Wálé Michael ń sọ nǹkan kan lábẹ́ bí You Fit Fly bá ń gbóhùn sókè kílẹ̀ ló ṣe bẹ̀m̀bẹ̀ tí bẹ̀m̀bẹ̀ bá ń gbọ́ mi báyìí kó gbọ́ mi dáadáa.
lágbára Ọlọ́run pẹ̀lú àtìlẹ́yìn Elédùmarè àti àwọn tó já síwájú wa nínú ìrìn àjò yìí à ń wo bí a ṣe máa pákéjì wọn lọ sí Jordan láti lọ jẹ̀gbádùn káà náà tiẹ̀ lọ wo bí lo ìbò ṣe rí tí wọ́n kọ̀ọ̀kọ́ ni ayé jẹ̀ dá wọn dúró but àkókò wọn náà tó báyìí ni.
káwọn náà tiẹ̀ rí bí lo ìbò ṣe rí.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni kán gbóòórùn ẹ̀ wò.
bẹ̀m̀bẹ̀ soríire lórí program mi láàárọ̀ ẹ bá ń pè bẹ̀m̀bẹ̀ kó pè mí.
wọ́n á lè tún fi kọrin tí àǹfààní bá jẹ́ yọ tọ́nà bá jẹ́ kán gba visa tó ṣeé ṣe wọ́n ní káwọn máa náà wá lọ gbé ìlú ìbò tó dáa Ọlọ́run àṣẹ.
ní ètò tó dáa tí n ṣe tí ó débẹ̀ tí ó lọ máa.
rárá.
bẹ̀m̀bẹ̀ àṣetorí bẹ̀m̀bẹ̀ la ṣe ṣètò láàárọ̀ Ọlọ́run àṣàánú Ọlọ́runjọ́ tí rèmi bá máa dé Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ òfò mi dá o. tó bá ti jẹ́ pé tí onírẹ́gúlà ni tí ò ń ṣe ìrẹ́gúlà wò lọ́wọ́ tí ó bá ti jẹ́ rẹ́gúlà tí n ṣe pé bẹ̀m̀bẹ̀ aládìsá congratulations You Fit Fly wọ́n ti ní wọ́n mọ̀ ẹ́ lọ sí Jordan kó tiẹ̀ lọ rí bí lóyìnbó ṣe rí tó bá sì dé tó àti ṣiṣẹ́ ni wọ́n mọ̀ bọ́ ṣe máa tó Wálé Michael àti You Fit Fly ẹ mọ̀ ṣeun láàárọ̀ yìí tí orin bẹ̀m̀bẹ̀ tá a lò ọjọ́ tó ti ṣe orin yìí kí bẹ̀m̀bẹ̀ bá ń gbọ́ wa kó pè mí ẹ sọ fún bẹ̀m̀bẹ̀ kó pè wá live. hello.
yes sir.
à ń gbọ́ ẹ báyìí.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni sà mo ń gbọ́ yín báyìí sà.
bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ̀m̀bẹ̀ aládìsá òun gbọ́ wa ni àbí wọ́n pè ẹ́.
àwọn èèyàn pè mí dáadáa. ẹ dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé mi lè miss program yìí tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀.
ṣé o ti gbọ́ ohun tí you fit fly àti online dynamics náà sọ lórí ètò yìí báyìí.
mo gbọ́ dáa ṣùgbọ́n mo mọ̀ wípé gbogbo ogo ní ọlọ́run ọlá yín náà ni.
ọlọ́run ni o dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ àwọn méjèèjì kò dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Splash FM ọlọ́run ajẹ́ pé torí ẹ̀ la ṣe gbé tòsí ta lẹ́nìí èyí sì tí ì rí ẹ lẹ́yìn ọdún márùn-ún yìí tí ì fojú kan bẹ̀m̀bẹ̀.
mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ you fit fly o mo dẹ̀ ti dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ online dynamics abisa.
bẹ́ẹ̀ni
mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo àti Splash FM torí because that Splash FM this might not happen. And mo tún wá dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ọlọ́run dáadáa fún brọ́dà mi Yemi Sonde ẹni tó ń kún ọ̀wá tí ò fi wálẹ̀ ọlọ́run ní fẹ́yìn náà sílẹ̀ o mo appreciate that.
ìjọ wo ló ti kọ́ ní ẹ̀wà fún mi ní visa iná.
2003 mà nìyẹn.
ìfífìlà tó gbọ́ 2003.
bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
ó ti pẹ́ 2003.
bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
sí 2021 ọdún kẹlò ní ẹ bá mi ṣe mathematics. 18 years.
18 years yeah.
kí ló rò dé bẹ́ẹ̀ tó fi ń kọ́ ní ẹ̀wà fún mi ní visa gan.
ẹ mọ̀ wípé ọlọ́run máa ń fi ran àwọn tiẹ̀. ìran ni I saw Nigeria in a Waterloo. Meanwhile kò dẹ̀ sí bó ṣe máa ṣe tí ò ní ṣẹlẹ̀.
ẹ kàn bá mi láti sí ó ti ń dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín ẹ sọ̀rọ̀.
gbogbo òkú fọlọ́run àwọn tí ò tiẹ̀ dúpẹ́ báyìí náà ta tiẹ̀ kú lọ mú nílé náà gbogbo náà tán da pọ̀ mọ́ wa wọ́n ṣoríire so adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run pé ènìyàn lọ́jọ́ yín pé àjẹ̀dúpẹ́ pé bójẹ̀ ṣe pé kò ní bàjẹ́ Ọlọ́run tó jẹ́ káà náà ṣèlérí á kún alápá láti make sure pé àmúṣe tabajẹ tí wà lọ́nà náà bàbá wa Yemi Sonde á broadcast gbogbo àgbáyé wọ́n lè jẹ́ gbogbo àgbáyé yìí Splash FM náà partner wa ni wọ́n lágbà tó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ àwọn náà broadcast pé ilé yìí tá a ṣe Ọlọ́run jẹ́ ká múṣẹ pẹ̀lú àwọn ìgbọ́n mi tó wà níbí.
ìfúnra kí wàá ní kí bẹ̀m̀bẹ̀ ṣe báyìí.
nǹkan tó máa jẹ́ ní passport tó wà valid.
no mo ṣe àtúntò máa ṣe máa ṣe.
kò tí ì ní passport tó kàn kọ́ ní. adúpẹ́ lọ́dọ̀ Ọlọ́run tọ́lọ́n bá ṣetán láti dá ẹnikẹ́ni lóhùn kò bá wà nínú Sambisa ibi tó wà yẹn Ọlọ́run á dá ẹ lóhùn bẹ́ẹ̀ kò sí ibi téèyàn wà Progress My Media tọ́lọ́run ò lè ti dá lóhùn inú oko èrú wà ní bẹ̀m̀bẹ̀ wà nígbà tá à ń ṣètò yìí níjẹ̀jọ́ tí kò tiẹ̀ mọ̀ tó ń lọ ó ń roko ń tiẹ̀ ni kò sí tó bá dínú kéèyàn jágbẹ́ àbí kí ló ń ṣe Desmond kó get out òun rò kó ń tiẹ̀ ní oríire bá dé fún bí eré ni bí àwàdà ni àwa ń ṣètò à ń sọ̀rọ̀ alórin ẹ̀ Ọlọ́run sì fibẹ̀ dá lóhùn ẹjẹ́ àtúgbẹ́ lọ́dọ̀ Ọlọ́run wípé Ọlọ́run jẹ́ kó ṣeé ṣe fọ́mọ náà Ọlọ́run sì lo rédíò yìí adúpẹ́ fún bàbá wa olóyè àgbà Adébáyọ̀ Àkàndé ọjọ́ yẹn àtúbọ̀ dálẹ́ o pé Ọlọ́run fìràn yìí sí yín lọ́kàn Ọlọ́run sì jẹ́ orí bẹ́ẹ̀ kí Splash wáyé nìbàdàn nígbà tí bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ kọrin yìí wọn ò tí ì dá Splash lẹ̀ nígbà míì wà oore tí èèyàn ń béèrè lọ́dọ̀ Ọlọ́run ibi tọ́lọ́run ti fẹ́ dá ẹ lóhùn kò tí ì wáyé gan òun béèrè oore ṣáájú ibi tí àdúrà ó ti gbà Ọlọ́run ó sì pending oore nìyẹn pé ní sùúrù ọmọ ibi tí àdúrà yẹn ti máa gbà kò tí ẹni tó kọ ìwà fún mi ní visa ibi tí àdúrà yẹn ti máa gbà wọn ìdálé iṣẹ́ yẹn lẹ̀ Allahu Akbar ṣẹ́ni pé Ọlọ́run lágbára àwa má rí ìdí ni o tó bá fẹ́ dáhùn ìbéèrè èèyàn ní Kútọ́nù bóyá inú bí iléeṣẹ́ báyìí náà ni ó ti dálẹ̀ èèyàn béèrè ẹ̀ fún mi ní visa ní 2003 ìgbà tí Splash bẹ̀rẹ̀ was 2007 ọdún mẹ́rin lẹ́yìn ẹ̀ ní Splash bẹ̀rẹ̀ ẹ wá wọ ọdún mẹ́rin ńgbà náà tí Splash bẹ̀rẹ̀ ọdún yìí ló wá pé ọdún 18 tí bẹ̀m̀bẹ̀ ti kọrin ìyẹn ni pé Splash yìí ti pọ́dún 11 abẹ́ gbọ́ mi dáadáa so lẹ́yìn ọdún 11 tíbi tá a ti fẹ́ dá lóhùn tó wáyé làdúrà ẹ̀ tó gbà lẹ́yìn ọdún 14 ṣé Splash pé 14 ọjọ́ òun pẹ́ ọmọ tá a bí ń gbà yẹn gan ó ti ń lọ secondary school yes lẹ́yìn ọdún 14 ẹ gbádùn mi làdúrà ẹ̀ tó gbà níbi tí àdúrà ẹ̀ ti máa gbà lórí afẹ́fẹ́ tí àdúrà ẹ̀ ti máa gbà Ọlọ́run ló mọye ìgbà tí mo lórin láyé Ọlọ́run ló mọye station tí mo ti play ẹ̀ láyé Ọlọ́run gbàdúrà ẹ̀ láwọn stations tó kù ó fún lókìkí àwọn tọ́lọ́run fi dá lóhùn láwọn station ẹ̀ nìyẹn ó jẹ́ káyé mọ̀ yes orí Ọlọ́run ni ayé rí ayé mọ̀ orí Ọlọ́run ni ó lọ sáwọn competition kan nítorí iṣẹ́ yẹn gbogbo rédíò ló tẹ́wọ́ gba bẹ̀m̀bẹ̀ gbogbo tẹlifíṣàn ló play ẹ̀ ńgbà náà ṣùgbọ́n ohun tó ń béèrè yẹn gangan kókó orin ẹ̀ yẹn ọlọ́run dìlé ẹ̀dọ́dún yìí bóyá kẹ́mi ẹ̀ léegun nígbà míì tóore bá ka lóore láyà ẹlòmíì tó ọlọ́run bá fún lóore ńgbà míì ọlọ́run jọ má fún mi lórí ẹ̀dẹ́ ó ń gbẹ̀mí ẹlòmíì.
president Ọbásanjọ́ gan reply sí orin yẹn.
ó reply of course bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn fa controversy bẹ́ẹ̀ ni abẹ́ni ẹni kìíní yẹn bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ní reply yẹn bí ẹni mo ti rò yẹn gan bá ti mú dání bá mú reply Ọbásanjọ́ sí dání. now ìyẹn ṣẹlẹ̀ ibi tá a ti fẹ́ dá lóhùn kò tí ì wáyé ó sì nígbàgbọ́ pé yóò ṣẹlẹ̀ ẹ má ṣì mí gbọ́ o èmi ò sọ pé téèyàn bá lọ lóyìnbó ti ṣoríire o kò síbi tá a wà tá a ti ṣoríire o kò síbi tá a gbé tá a ṣe kò dẹ̀ síbi tá a ṣe tí oríire ò sí mbẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n èmi ń dúró lórí ohun tó kọ pé òun kóhun tiẹ̀ ẹni tí ò ní passport kódà kò wọ plane rí mo gbọ́ lórí ní ìkàyéjọ Friday ó lóun ò dénú plane rí ó ní kódà òun ò dé airport rí àfi tóun bá kọjá tó pẹ́ airport rẹ̀ tọ́nà wẹ̀ sí aeroplane ó dàbọ̀ bá mi kíyà mi ẹ̀kọ́ méjì tó fún mi ó yó mi gbàmúgbàmù jigijigi ló máa ń ṣe léyìn orí afẹ́fẹ́ tó máa ń juwọ́ sí aeroplane kò wá plane rí ìran tó lọ́n fi wọ́n ló kàn fi kọ orin àwa ti lórin kódà a ti gbàgbé ẹ̀ ọlọ́run wa ní ká wà lórí níjẹ̀jọ lórí program yìí lórí ilé iṣẹ́ yìí ìyẹn la fi ń dúpẹ́ lọ́dọ̀ ọlọ́run kọ́lọ́run jọ kó máa lò mí fún ògo ẹ̀ kó túbọ̀ máa lò mí fún oríire àwọn èèyàn torí pé ẹni tọ́lọ́run bá lò fún oríire ni fún wọn ilé iṣẹ́ tọ́lọ́run bá lò fún oríire ni fún wọn tọ́lọ́run bá lóun fẹ́ lo èèyàn tí gbogbo èèyàn bá lóun rẹ̀ di sẹ́wọ̀n pọ́lọ́run lè sọ òkúta dè èèyàn á sì lò fún un tó fẹ́ tó bá lò tó á da padà sókúta sọlọ́run ò ṣe àbọ́lọ́run kọ́ ni so kò sẹ́ni tí ọlọ́run ò lè lò ṣùgbọ́n tọ́lọ́run bá wá lò ẹ́ àbí tọ́lọ́run bá lo ohun tó gbélé ẹ lọ́wọ́ láti lè jẹ́ kí ẹnìkan tara ẹ dìde àbí kó torí rẹ̀ máa dúpẹ́ ni torí pé ọlọ́run tún ṣàánú wọ náà ni àánú ni wọ́n gan rí gbà pé ọlọ́run gba ọ̀dọ̀ ẹ ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn kì í ṣe pé wọ́n náà pọ́n o pé o abo ọmọ ṣé o kì í ṣe pé o program ẹ o kò sẹ́ni tó lè program kankan àfi tọ́lọ́run bá àbí ẹ fẹ́ sàn kankan sí.
àdánwò ni fún ẹni tí wọ́n tọ́lọ́ ń lò náà bóyá yóò dúpẹ́
àbí kò ní dúpẹ́ àbí yóò sọ pé àwa náà ni àbá àkọlà sọ ẹ́ di àdánwò ńlá tún ni fẹ́yìn tí ọlọ́run bá tún lò.
ẹni tó sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ń bá dẹ̀ níjọ́ kìíní àná.
àdánwò ńlá tún ni fẹ́yìn tí ọlọ́run bá tún lò àdánwò tún ni fún Splash o àdánwò ni fún Yemi Sonde o àdánwò ni fún You Fit Fly àdánwò ni fún Online Dynamics Wale Michael ṣùgbọ́n ibi tó wá dá ń bẹ̀ tí òfin ní di àdántán fún wa ni pé àwa ń dúpẹ́ lọ́dọ̀ ọlọ́run àwa ń dúpẹ́ lọ́dọ̀ ọlọ́run wípé àdúrà bẹ̀m̀bẹ̀ gbà lórí rédíò yìí à ń dúpẹ́ lọ́dọ̀ ọlọ́run wípé iléeṣẹ́ Splash FM ni ọlọ́run ti jẹ́ kí ọ̀rọ̀ ó fẹ́ travel out for the first time ẹ ráwọn olórin táwọn báyìí tí kúrò nílùú yìí ní láì iṣẹ́ wọn ni o wọn ì tí wà fulfilled kódà kan ní jẹkẹjẹkẹ gbẹmugbẹmu owó táwọn báyìí tí já sí ojú ọ̀nà pa àwọn ń lọ lóyìnbó wọn kọrin wọn ń ṣe nǹkan kan ẹ jẹ́ ká dúpẹ́ lọ́dọ̀ ọlọ́run lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí alhamdulilayi a dúpẹ́ lọ́dọ̀ ọlọ́run fún iléeṣẹ́ Splash yìí bàbá lágbára ọlọ́run ọjọ́ yẹn á túbọ̀ dálẹ́ o ẹ̀yin management Splash Túndé Ọláwúwo àti gbogbo àwọn ikọ̀ rẹ̀ tó kù ẹ kú oríire o lágbára ọlọ́run túbọ̀ máa lo platform yìí torí pé àwọn rédíò míì wọn nírú platform yìí fún àwọn tí wọ́n ń ṣiṣẹ́ ń bẹ̀ when the environment is not enabling enough you may not actually allow creativity iléeṣẹ́ rédíò míì nǹkan tá a ṣe yẹn wọ́n lè sọ charge wa pé èwo ni bẹ̀rẹ̀ tẹ́ wọ́n promote lórí kíní èwo ni kíní kan wọ́n lè sọ charge wa pé ó ti wọ commercial ó ti fara gbá commercial so tí wá ń rí bẹ́ẹ̀ oore tó yẹ kó jáde fẹ́lò míì àwọn presenter yẹn wọ́n máa ní subconscious mind wípé má yẹ káwọn sọ kó má di gbèsè sáwọn lọ́rùn àbàdínà oore yẹn kò bá ní ṣẹlẹ̀ mọ́ so tí Splash ò bá firú ẹ̀ lẹ̀ wọ́n lè sọ charge mi náà pé Yemi Sonde èwo ni bẹ̀rẹ̀ tó yáyá fún ní wọ́n lè ní wá san 300,000 ṣé bẹ̀rẹ̀ lè wá promote ní àbò wá ṣe program ó possible ṣùgbọ́n torí pé Splash ò jẹ́ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni irú oore yìí lè ṣẹlẹ̀ sí bẹ́ẹ̀ so adúpẹ́ fún Splash FM pé wọ́n fi enabling environment ilẹ̀ adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ You Fit Fly ó ṣèlérí ó múṣẹ́ o lọ́jọ́ Thursday bẹ̀m̀bẹ̀ ti tọwọ́ bọ̀wé o ìwé àdéhùn wọ́n ti tọwọ́ bọ̀ ọ́ kódà tẹ́ bá wo kíní wá ń sè orí Yemi Sonde àti limited ẹ̀rí bánà bẹ̀m̀bẹ̀ yẹn pé ń lọ Jordan ní July 30 ló ń lọ pẹ̀lú àwọn ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ èèyàn tí wọ́n jọ máa lọ kódà wọ́n tún ti fún láǹfààní pé ó lè tún ya fídíò ẹ̀ ní Jordan yẹn You Fit Fly tó sọ fún mi pé Jordan kọ́kọ́ òun máa gbé bẹ̀m̀bẹ̀ lọ UK òun máa gbé lọ America òun á gbé tọ́ọ̀ káàkiri tó bá wà hùn láti dúró sí lóyìnbó choice ẹ̀ wá nìyẹn but kì í ṣe pé kó lè sá lọ àbí kó lè dúró dandan òun kàn ti fẹ́ náà rẹ̀ sólò níyàwó àtọmọ́ ń bí is a responsible Nigerian ṣùgbọ́n ó need the international exposure ìyẹn dẹ̀ ni tó jẹ́ dream ẹ̀ tó come true tá à ń dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run fún eléyìí tó wá sí Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ kó tì mọ́ ọ̀nà yẹn ò ní tì mọ́ lágbára Ọlọ́run ọ̀nà yẹn á máa ṣí sí ni o á sì máa dá sí i lágbára Ọlọ́run iléeṣẹ́ Splash kò ní jóná o adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ iléeṣẹ́ Yemi Sonde Media Group náà tí ó gbé tó yẹ kalẹ̀ tọ́lọ́run sì lo ètò yìí láti lè torí àtúgbọ̀dọ̀ tó máa dúpẹ́ lọ́dọ̀ Ọlọ́run láti lè jẹ́ kí dream bẹ̀m̀bẹ̀ come true bẹ̀m̀bẹ̀ ń gbìyànjú àti pè mí látẹ̀kan mi ò gbé ni mo fẹ́ land the thought flow mi kó má distort ẹ̀ òye ń pè mí látẹ̀kan mo mọ̀ má gbé ni mo rí gbogbo bó ṣe ń pè mí bá ń tan bluetooth mi ì fẹ́ kí thought flow yẹn kó wà distorted ìyẹn ni oxygen àbí ni mi ṣe fẹ́ gbé tó bá pè mí sìn máa wá gbé mo mọ̀ pé ó náà fẹ́ kẹ́ ó kàn fẹ́ dúpẹ́ ni yes adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ iléeṣẹ́ online dynamics náà torí ìgbà náà lájọ wà ń bí yìí tí Ọlọ́run fi fà mí sí kódà àwọn náà tiẹ̀ kọ́kọ́ jọ ń sọ kì í ṣe pé mi gangan ni mo move to be very candid àwọn náà jọ ń sọ fúnra ara wọn ló ti jáde lẹ́nu wọn mi ò ń gbógo ológo fúnra ara wọn ó kàn jẹ́ pé lórí ètò mi ló ti ṣẹlẹ̀ nílé iṣẹ́ yìí tó bá ṣe ń sọ èmi mo kàn bẹ petrol sí náà yẹn ni yìí ń bá hàn pọ́npọ́n irú ẹ̀ ò kì í lọ èmi ò fẹ́ kí ire èèyàn fò dá láyé tí n bá ti gbọ́ pa lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ ni máa hàn pé ó yá ń tẹ́ ìwé ó yẹ ṣe èmi ò fẹ́ gbọ́ etí tèmi ò ń gbọ́ màdómi ẹran nù tó bá ti jẹ́ oríire màá ní ó yá ìgbé wá àfi kọ́ ọmọ yẹn ṣe oríire àfi kó lọ àfi kó wà fulfilled and that is why I am actually saying thank God to Almighty for this long dream of Bembe coming true. Bembe Aladisa. Hello Bembe. Hello Boni. Hello. Hold on, jẹ́ kí n connect Bluetooth yẹn. Jẹ́ kí n connect Bluetooth mo mọ̀ pé ó fẹ́ dúpẹ́ náà ni. Mr. Desmond ó ti connected for calls. Hello. Hello. Calls and audio gan lẹ́ẹ̀kọ́ gbé wá kì í ṣe calls nìkan. Bẹ̀mí Aládìsá bí a kì í lo fóònù mi tí yẹn ò bá lọ. Hello à ń gbọ́ ẹ báyìí. Hello.
Mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo ẹni tó tún bá mi àwọn tó nífẹ̀ẹ́ mi àtàwọn tó tún nífẹ̀ẹ́ mi nígbà kejì mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo ènìyàn. Mo dúpẹ́ gan mo appreciate Splash FM gan fún àǹfààní tó fún mi láti rí ògbólò. Mo yẹ tí òrógbòlò báyẹn yóò jẹ́ kéèyàn kú tó gbogbo. Mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Yemi Sonde mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Yemi Sonde mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Tíjọ́lá mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ online dynamics gbogbo àwọn tó ti mẹ́sẹ̀gì tó ti wọlé mo ti ní ó bá 17,000 views.
17,000 bẹ́ẹ̀ ò ní rú ẹ̀rí ó yẹ kó ti wọlé bẹ́ẹ̀ hello ẹ bá ń gbé sókè ń bẹ̀ yẹn hello mo ní 17,000 views mo lóòdù nírú ẹ̀rí 72 mo rò pé ní 17 72,000 views 70 kilo pé 76,000 views
lórí àwọn fídíò tí mo post
76,000
bẹ́ẹ̀ni people are still sending messages a lot of congratulations messages to me mo dúpẹ́ o a ò ní kú tó gbogbo.
àmín o àmín Ọlọ́run ní ká dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀.
bàbá àkànbí. ẹ bá mi dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ bàbá àkànbí dáadáa. ẹ bá mi dúpẹ́ àti ìdí ìfìlà jọ́nà dára mi. èmi àti bàbá Yemi Sonde ọpẹ́ pákéjì mi.
èwo ló tún pè lọ́pẹ́ pákéjì.
ọpẹ́ pákéjì dùn wà bàbá mi.
èwo náà.
love me thank you. àtàwọn ìdúnláìtì mi thank you.
ìsì ń jẹ́ pẹ́ pákéjì. adúpẹ́lọ́dọ̀ Ọlọ́run Bẹ̀m̀bẹ̀ Aládìsá. kò tí ì yé mi. ó ti rí bánà wọ́n ti ń ṣe bánà wọ́n ti ń gbé káàkiri. Ọlọ́run wà ní jẹ́ kó jọra ẹ lójú o torí pé àdánwò tún ní tí wọ́n bá tún ṣoore fún náà kó náà má tún jọra ẹ lójú. So Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ ó jọra ẹ lójú. You fit fly àjọṣe yín tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ yìí á já sí rere o. Splash FM náà kò ní jóná o iléeṣẹ́ Yemi Sonde Media Group kò ní jóná o iléeṣẹ́ You Fit Fly àti online dynamics iléeṣẹ́ yín náà ò ní jóná ìṣeun púpọ̀ àtẹ̀yìn olólùfẹ́ Bẹ̀m̀bẹ̀ Aládìsá pàápàá àdúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ káàkiri àdúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo wa o àdúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo bí ẹ ṣe ń ṣùgbọ́n wa lórí ètò wa káàkiri adúpẹ́ lọ́dọ̀ ọlọ́run torí ọlọ́run ọba mi ló ní ọpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ òun ló ní ọpẹ́ lọ́dọ̀ òun ló sì yẹ ká máa fi ọpẹ́ fún ní gbogbo ìgbà ẹ ṣé púpọ̀ ìyẹn lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ Àwògedengbe. Hello. Good morning, sir. This is a confirmation that you have a calling and passion for this profession, sir. More success and glory ahead in Jesus' name. I bless God for using yes for this guy. Hallelujah. Oh, okay. Hallelujah. Continue. We're going to look at financial disclosure and asset declarations to immediate family members. What are the issues there? Financial disclosure and asset declarations to immediate family members. Bóyá kí n sọ Yorùbá. Ọlọ́run bá mi jọ kó jẹ́ kẹ́mi wá gùn dáadáa. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ máa ń ṣe àwọn àṣìṣe tó jẹ́ pé nígbà tí wọ́n bá lówó ń báǹkì wọn ò ní fẹ́ kẹ́ni kankan mọ̀ iye tán ní wọn ò ní fẹ́ kẹ́ni kankan mọ̀ ibi tí ilé gbogbo nǹkan kan wà. Kódà ẹlòmíì ò jẹ́ kíyàwó ẹ̀ mọ̀. Next of kin ta ni next of kin kí gan là ń pè next of kin. Àwọn nǹkan yìí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ilẹ̀ owó ló ti rà tí àwọn ẹbí olóògbé sì ń jìyà dọ̀la tó sì jẹ́ pé gbogbo ohun tó lóògbé fílẹ̀ ìka ló tẹ̀ wọ́n lọ́wọ́ ni ìyà yẹn ò ní jẹ wọ́n ọmọ olóògbé mi ń sọ́fà tí ò yẹ kó sọ Ìlọrin gan tó jẹ́ pé gbogbo owó olóògbé àwọn báńkì míì mọ̀ ń gbẹ́sẹ̀ lé tó bá rí èèyàn wá claim ẹ̀ èmi ò mọ̀ tó ń pe táàmù yẹn màá béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹni tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ báńkì rí wọn kò síbi kan àbí nǹkan kan bóyá wàá ná fúnra wọn ní o bóyá wọn kò padà fúnjọba ní o bóyá àá béèrè kí ni òfin sọ nípa ẹ̀ àá mọ̀ nípa ẹ̀. We come to that full discussion, financial disclosure and asset declarations to immediate family members. We look into that. When I come back, I will give you a brief introduction. Then my guests will dwell so much on this focus for today. We have a short break for some few commercials. My name is Yemi Sonde. Stay glued and we'll come back shortly.
Hello?
Oh, yeah, madam, talk. I dey hear you.
Hey. So, take your tipule.
Okay.
Use your chalk. Draw long horizontal line. Not do vertical. When you draw finish, remove 3 inches. Then add ½ inch. Divide the circumference of the under bust and then add the total support of the upper bust. Make sure say the fabric is not 1 inch longer or 1 inch shorter.
All this measurement for small blouse.
There's a simple way out. Even with banking, you can now send money and pay bills with Stanbic IBTC 3S Bank.
Madam, use this pattern to cut what you want.
SMS help to 30909 to get the simple way out now. Stanbic IBTC. It can be.
Oh, Khalifa, is that the last cup of Bonvita?
Yes.
Oh, no.
Well, you can take it.
It's okay. You have it.
No, you take it.
No, have it.
Children, you can both have some because there is more for everyone. When we show more kindness to each other, we help to spread the warmth of Ramadan. And with 10% more inside every 500-gram pack of Cadbury Bonvita, there's even more warmth to go around. Ramadan Kareem.
If you're like me, that has to deal with heavy downloads and a need to be connected, then you need a 9 mobile MiFi or router. At the office, at home, and on the go. Never worry about a steady connection. Buy any of our MiFi or router data bundles for as low as 16,000 Naira and get a free 4G MiFi or router. Just visit any 9 Mobile Experience Center or authorized 9 Mobile dealer outlets to get yours. Terms and conditions apply.
9 Mobile.
If you want confidence on a baffle, Premier Cool. It keeps you fresh on it's Premier Cool. You go shine for body and you go fresh. If you want confidence on a baffle.
Stay chilled with Premier Cool Toilet Soap. Removes 99.9% of germs and contains real menthol extracts for that icy cool feel.
GoTV tún ti ṣe bẹ́bẹ́ o. Jígbí ni wọ́n wà pẹ̀lú rẹ̀. Jẹ̀gbádùn ẹ̀dínwó ìdá méjìlélọ́gbọ̀n lórí GoTV Max. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni o, tí o bá sanwó GoTV jọ̀lí fún ẹgbẹ̀rún méjìlénírínwó àti ọgọ́ta náírà. GoTV ó ṣàwọn sókè téńté lọ sí GoTV Max pẹ̀lú ìkànnì márùnléláàádọ́rin tàbí jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Abracadabra! Wọ́n máa jẹ̀gbádùn àwọn eré oníṣe India lórí Starlife, La Liga, eré bọ́ọ̀lù àfẹsẹ̀gbá, Premier League, àwọn ètò Big Brother Naija lóríṣiríṣi lórí Africa Magic, Nigerian Idol, BET, Cartoon Network àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Ẹ̀dínwó tó dáa, ìfowópamọ́ tó bù àyà. Lóòótọ́, GoTV wà pẹ̀lú rẹ̀ digbí. Àwọn oníbàárà GoTV Max láti ọjọ́ kìíní oṣù kẹta ò ní ìpín nínú ìpolongo yìí o. Ìlànà àti àdéhùn wa ṣá o. GoTV nífẹ̀ẹ́ rẹ̀.
Do you know that you have the right to quality broadcasting? The National Broadcasting Commission says any person, group of persons, or organization aggrieved by the content of a broadcast or the conduct of a broadcast station may lodge a complaint to the station and all right to the Director General, National Broadcasting Commission, number 20, Ibrahim Taiwo Street, Asokoro, Abuja, or send a mail via info@nbc.gov.ng. Please ensure that your complaint includes name of the broadcast station, title of the program, date and time of broadcast, and essence of the complaint. Also, remember to include your name, address, telephone number, email, and append your signature. Note that your complaint must reach the NBC within 14 days of the queried broadcast. NBC, your right to quality broadcasting.
My people, better don land. Make una come see ogbonge cable wey dem manufacture for we obodo Nigeria. Na Pure Cables. Pure Cables na correct electrical cable wey dey reliable, dependable, and the people wey dem make am call dey safety conscious. Pure Cables get original copper and aluminium cable for different sizes dem wey you fit use for electrical wiring level for anywhere. Whether na your house, abi na your office, the price nko e no dey tear pocket at all. Nationwide distribution don start. For more information, call 0808 030 3257. 0808 030 3257. Pure Cable and Wire Limited. They have print compound, 40 gate, 122/132. Oshodi Apapa Expressway, Iyano Solo Bus Stop, Lagos. Pure Cables, Nigerian electrical contractors endorser, SON approver. Pure Cables, na Yubico.
Expressions without words won't happen any other way. Moments will feel joy. Been lost in the moment, the freedom. You will find that's what's celebrating. Bring your moments alive. Find your satisfaction in the nourishing, trendy, sparkling. Celebrate to it, making big differences. In the nourishing, trendy, sparkling.
Enjoy in red grape, white grape, peach variants. The Letter Sparkling Fruit Drink. Celebrate every moment. Another premium product from Intercontinental Distillers Limited.
My name is Data Lover Joe Mapel. Any wolf I go know I'm well. Oh. MTN Pulse don't come ring my bell. What's this I hear of data just for the night? You see, I'm a very, very big guy, but I don't joke with my giggy bites. So every year get the free deep guy with this data plan for the midnight. 11 p.m. to 6 a.m. 2 gig, oh boy, I can live the life. IG, TikTok is ready to go, oh boy, I'm feeling fine because 11 to 6 in the morning. IG, TikTok, body. 2 gig, there for me. MTN Pulse, yes,
MTN Pulse. Do you? Dial *406# to join. Everywhere you go, MTN.
Charles!
Yes, mommy?
Go and bring 2 sachets of hyper bleach for me.
Why
two? Because I'm using one to soak the whites and using one to kill all the germs.
But I can't see any germs here.
They are so tiny you can't see them, but they are there. And that is why I trust only Hypobleach to kill them all.
Make your white fabrics whiter and your household free of illness causing germs and viruses with the disinfecting power of Hypobleach.
YS Live.
YS Live.
Yes, like I said, financial disclosure and asset declarations to immediate family members. Let me run through this short background. Most of us know how to define immediate family in our own minds, but our views of matter may not matter when it comes to its definition in the fine print of legal documents or company policies. In general, a person's immediate family is our smallest family unit, including parents, siblings, spouse, and children. It may include relatives through marriage, such as a mother-in-law, but the exact inclusions may differ depending on the law or organization that defines an individual's immediate family. Many died without disclosing their assets to their family members, most especially the immediate family, wife, children, and even parents in some situations, leaving these people vulnerable to long-time suffering at the expense of huge resources that can cater for the family of the deceased. Some people may have huge amount of money in their bank accounts in different banks and without disclosing such to their immediate family. Some people may have shares in banks or with stockbrokers who may not be known to the family members, and this may be a path to financial breakthrough for the wife and children of the deceased. But because it was not disclosed by the husband, life becomes so hard for the family. What about having money in the cooperative society and the family members are not aware of the involvement of their membership to the said society and monies were saved by the deceased? Acquisition of so many landed properties, cars, and other things that will make life meaningful for the family, but they were not declared to the immediate family. All this will be benefit to the administrator of such while the family suffer. Could be bank, the administrator could all this. The case of a widow who needs to pay some bills after the demise of her husband. She wrote to the company her husband worked for, and to her surprise, she was made known that her husband owns the company. She was begging to get loan, and they believe the husband left money for the family and cater for the well-being of the wife and children for 20 years. Savings there. For example, it will be extremely hurting for a wife to discover after her husband's death, even before the burial, that another woman is coming into the family with a child for him. The man should be courageous enough to tell his wife about it and plead for forgiveness over the situation. Ẹlòmíì ṣe báyìí náà tó bá bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ, ó declare fún ìyàwó ẹ̀, wọ́n sì fún ní nǹkan jẹ, ó lọ dànù. It is better for the man to take the bull by the horn and own up to the situation while still alive, rather than postpone it for your children and family to deal with. So these are some. Okay, we're going to, look at this morning. So the lawyer is there, and the ex-banker is there, who is now a businessman and of course an administrator. I think I should start from the legal point of view. Financial disclosure and asset declaration to immediate family. There have been several issues. This is just one or two that I just mentioned. You must have had a lot of cases like that. Let us drink from the water of your wisdom, so to speak.
Start by saying that there is no law that mandates you to disclose your financial situation to your family.
Okay.
What the Constitution says is that you have a right to own property. But experience has shown that this life is not something you can live all alone. Maybe for the protection of your family and what have you, must have a records of your transaction. Even the Book of Allah also enjoin us to every day. You must record your transactions and know those. You must record those who owe you and those who you owe, and put it in a place where your family members can see, because you have to live your life as if you are not going to get up the following day as a human being. You know, so even if in the religious sphere you are commanded to also have a record of your activities, it is so important. Particularly, experience has shown that we must live our life a family man that will have one or two persons, particularly our wife, as a confidant. We should be able to be open to our immediate family, particularly when we do businesses that involve partners. When you have business and you have partners in a business and stuff like that, you must let your people know what is going on in that business, so that if anything happens, they'll be able to know what to claim and stuff like that. More importantly, the moment you are growing up and God is blessing you one way or the other, try and do what we call a will. And you can update it as time goes on. At least that will also point to the fact that show what you have wherever it is. Even if you are afraid that if you expose your financial have and you place it in such a way that they can get it, it will be nice. It's also advisable that even out of your children, you will know the one that you can trust, that you can rely on and say this is that. Everybody, like Yoruba will say, you will know one or two of them that you can also,
that is reliable.
Yes, now that you can carry along and say this is what I am doing and stuff like that, and they will be able to have an insight to what is happening. By my experience, or with my experience as a lawyer, I have seen situations where children of the deceased, wife of the deceased, find it extremely difficult to assess whatever the late husband must have left behind. Let me give you an example. When people get employed, most times they are single, and when they put their next of kin, they will put either their uncle or their brother or whoever. It is advisable that when you get married, go and change that record to your wife and your children. We have seen a situation where brothers will go behind the wife and children and collect the entitlement and will not give a dime.
Wow.
I have a case very close to me that happened to, that woman, the man died, he left a lot of things for the family, but unfortunately, they took over the relatives or the siblings took over the properties. There are children of the marriage. They even went to collect the entitlement, and the woman was not taking care of her children. Cases are banned like that. But if the man had changed that what do you call next of kin thing after he had gotten married and stuff like that, they wouldn't have accessed the fund without carrying the woman along, and whatever it is, at least the woman will have benefited.
Next of kin yẹn náà mo bọ̀ Alahaji.
Next of kin ni ẹni tó
lè yé àwọn tó ń gbọ́ wa.
Next of kin ni ẹni tó yẹ pé in case of any eventuality ẹni tí wọ́n lè pè abẹ́ni tí ó fọkàn tán pé òun ni òun ló lè ṣojúṣe mi tí n bá tiẹ̀ sí mọ́ òun náà ń pè ní next of kin.
òun náà ń pè ní next of kin. ṣé yẹn nìkan ni ó wà irú ẹ̀ tàbí pé next of kin òun tó ń ṣe nìkan nìyẹn.
next of kin ni ẹni tó yẹ pé tí nǹkan kan bá ṣe o ṣe mí o ẹni tẹ́ máa pè ní tí n bá ní ẹni benefit tó jẹ́ pé ó accrue sí mi tí mi ò dẹ̀ sí ń bẹ̀ mọ́ ẹni tó next it's just like the next person to you.
Okay.
The closest person to you n tó ń pè ní next of kin yẹn and like I said most of the time àwọn tí wọ́n ń gbaṣẹ́ when they were still young.
ìgbà tán tí mari tán tí fẹ́yàwó tán
ìlọ́kọ tí wọ́n ìlọ́mọ.
orúkọ àbúrò ìyá wọn kan àbí ẹ̀gbọ́n bàbá wọn kan
ló máa wà ń bẹ̀
ni wọ́n fi sí.
náà fi síbẹ̀ and at the end of the day tán bá fẹ́ gba ẹ̀tọ́ sẹ́wọ̀n pé kan tó wà nù fáìlì nígbà tí o try láti update.
tó gbọ́dọ̀ yẹ kéèyàn lọ change ẹ̀ tó bá ti marry.
bẹ́ẹ̀ni most of people ti ẹ̀ rántí mọ́ páwọn ti ẹ̀ fi next of kin kan síbi kan tó bá ti marry. they don't then ẹlòmíràn àgbẹ̀ nígbà tí ṣe pé òun fẹ́ kú tó bá sọ̀rọ̀ wíìlì àbò sọ̀rọ̀
pé táwọn èèyàn fẹ́ gbọ́ nìyẹn.
wọ́n ti ẹ̀ fẹ́ gbọ́ bí ẹni pé a máa
bí ìgbà téèyàn fún ọlọ́jọ́ kú
sáyé ni but the truth of the matter is that we are go and this life is like a bus stop everybody bá ti dé bus stop ẹ̀ á bọ́lẹ̀. That's the truth reality ni kò sí nǹkan tí anybody fẹ́ ṣe sí so the earlier we face that reality the better for all of us in this world so àwọn tí wọ́n jẹ́ pé next of kin wọn bọ̀dá wọn àbáǹtí wọn àbí màbá wọn àbí ìyá wọn náà ti fi sí tẹ́lẹ̀ they should go and try as much as possible láti lọ change ẹ̀ ó lè reflect the current reality tó bá tẹ̀ ṣe máa sọ pé káwọn èèyàn náà ṣì wà ń bẹ̀ jẹ́ kí àwọn ọmọ ìyàwó ẹ̀ náà káwọn náà wà lára àwọn next of kin yẹn ó wà important nítorí pé ikú òdòjọ́ àrùn òdòṣù àwọn téèyàn bá filẹ̀ ló wà máa jìyà ẹlòmíín pẹ̀lú nǹkan tán ṣe yẹn wọ́n ti dà lámọ̀ rí àwọn ọmọ yẹn rú ọmọ tí ò used to hard life torí pé bàbá wọn ti wá lọ àwa dẹ̀ tán wọ́n á ń gbé pure water lé lórí because the woman will have to survive so gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣe prevent báyìí ó yẹ ká lè ṣe yes a ní right láti administer nǹkan wa bó bá ṣe wà nígbà tá a wà ń bẹ̀ ni tá a bá lọ tán kọ́ àìmọye property míì tí ẹlòmíì gbé sọ́dọ̀ rẹ̀ tó kọjú ẹ̀ sórun alẹ́ ní kankan ò ń bẹ̀ o àwọn kan ń ṣe kíní ni o so èèyàn need proper documentation èèyàn need láti ní ẹni tí ó máa open mind ẹ̀ fún pé nǹkan báyìí ni mò ń ṣe ń bí nǹkan báyìí ni mò ń ṣe kó tiẹ̀ máa yan lérèfé à ń ṣe project kan bí o exposure mi ń bẹ̀ ni o.
èmi àti lágbájá lajọ ń ṣe o àjọ daṣẹ́ pọ̀ ni o partner mi ní tàmẹ́dó.
Yorùbá dẹ̀ ti sọ ó ní orò téèyàn bá ń ṣe téèyàn bá fọmọ ẹ̀ sí ó lá parun nǹkan téèyàn bá ń ṣe tí ò jẹ́ káwọn aráalé ẹ̀ náà mọ̀ á parun ni so lesson ni fún wa torí ó pọ̀ rẹpẹtẹ ó pọ̀ rẹ̀ ẹlòmíì ọwọ́ rẹ̀ ó ti trust ọ̀rẹ́ ju àwọn family ẹ̀ lọ ọwọ́ rẹ̀ ló kó nǹkan lé particularly àwọn tó bá tiẹ̀ jẹ́ àwọn oníbìrìbìrì.
èwo ló ń jẹ oníbìrìbìrì.
àwọn èèyàn wa tí bóyá tán wà ní ìgbọ̀nù ìjọba ni o àbí wọ́n wà ní ìgbọ̀nù.
àwọn èèyàn yín tó wà ń bẹ oníbìrìbìrì ni wọ́n.
no àwọn kan ní Nigerians.
no ngbà mo ní àwọn oníbìrìbìrì lẹ́ àwọn èèyàn yín.
mo ní
àwọn èèyàn yín wo.
àwọn èèyàn wa kan tí wọ́n wà ní ìgbọ̀nù ibi tí owó wà dáadáa tí wọ́n dẹ̀ ní fẹ́ kó jẹ́ pé exposure yẹn
káwọn èèyàn mọ̀
trace wọn kán máa lọ trace.
wọ́n á lọ gbé sákàǹtì lágbájá
nígbà tó lọ́nà bá máa disclose pé
pé owó kan wà ń bí ẹnìkan lónìí o. ẹ jẹ́ ok tí n bá sọ̀rọ̀ báńkà máa béèrè yẹn ẹ fúlẹ̀ dáadáa.
so nǹkan tí àwa ń sọ ni pé despite the fact pé òfin fún ẹ láàyè láti own property láti own resources you also have a right you also have a responsibility láti jẹ́ káwọn tó súnmọ́ ọmọ àwọn nǹkan tó ní nítorí pé kò dájọ́ we are not in control of our life.
we are not in control of our life.
That's the truth of the matter and it can happen at any time. Death can happen at any time. It might not even be death, it can be
incapacitation.
Yes now. And bóyá olúwa ọ̀tí ẹni lè sọ̀rọ̀ gan. And you need something very urgent and raise kìíní. Àwọn èyí náà ló máa sáré kiri tó bá mọ ibi tí asset wà báwo náà ṣe fẹ́ dóòlà ẹ̀mí ẹ̀.
ẹ jẹ́ wá sọ́dọ̀ ẹni tó ṣiṣẹ́ ní báǹkì rí dáadáa fún bí ọdún bíi mẹ́jọ àbí ọdún mẹ́jọ kọ́ ṣé irú tá à ń sọ yìí ǹjẹ́ tí pàdé irú ẹ̀ rí ní gbogbo ìrírí yín ní bank àwọn owó kan tí wọ́n wá claim bóyá tó lò gbé ò sọ fáwọn family ẹ̀ àbí bóyá next of kin ò tiẹ̀ sí ṣáwọn kan máa wà bẹ́ẹ̀ tí ò sí next of kin inú bó ṣe máa ń ṣí account ẹ máa sọ gbọ́ ẹ̀ fún mi o ẹ jẹ́ ń ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ kan à ń gbọ́ Abacha loot ní ìlú òyìnbó ṣé kò sí Abacha loot Nàìjíríà ni èmi ò tí gbọ́ kán ní owó Abacha wà ní báǹkì kan báyìí o ẹ wá kó owó Abacha wà ní mo kàn fi yẹn ṣàkàwé ni o kó káyọ̀ èèyàn dáadáa yes ẹ̀yin rí gangan ẹni rí tó pọ̀ nínú nǹkan báyìí ẹ ṣàlàyé fún wa ní báǹkì ẹ já mu láti olówó dé ká tó máa lọ bí property àti nǹkan kan bẹ́ẹ̀.
Having money in the bank, like you had said, the bank is just an agent to help you house your money. And when you fill your account opening form, you put it there, your next of kin, ordinarily, even phone number and everything. But the business of bank is not there when the bank does not know whether you are still alive. That this customer is no more alive. The account must not be operated. And until we have a legal information of who to take over the account.
So the next of kin that if field had no meaning to who takes over.
The next of kin, my learned brother could tell me that they want to appoint an administrator. The family has an issue, they need to...
No. I need you to get this question very clear. The name that was filled, that was put in the column of next of kin.
The next of kin...
It doesn't have any...
It has, if there is no issue. But the thing is, the next of kin himself...
What do you mean there is no issue?
If the family has an issue, and they say that...
Okay, will the bank contact... Okay, hold on. Now. Will the bank contact the next of seat?
If he brings it...
Let's assume there is no issue.
There's no issue. Okay. He brings the information. Then the onus is on the bank to transfer the account to the next of kin.
So the next of kin will now be the signatory to the account.
Will now be the signatory. You change the name of the account
and the name of the account.
Yeah.
So where there is issue or there are issues,
where there are issues, then the government through the court takes over. So is it maybe they appoint an administrator and they give the bank the legal.
Next of kin gọba ti kú kẹ́ni tó lówó tó kún kọ́.
Ara issue nìyẹn. Ara issue ni. Ìbọn ṣe sọ ẹni tó ti fi ẹnìkan ṣe next of kin tó ti gbàgbé pé ẹni tó ń fi ṣe next of kin nìyẹn tó kàn bá yé ẹ lọ ẹni ẹ dẹ̀ ti kú ẹni tán ní kó jogún gan ti kú ká ṣáájú ẹni tí
tó
fẹ́ jogún. So ó dẹ̀ ti gbàgbé òun náà wá kú and that is why on a regular basis at times the bank contact the customer for account update.
Account update. Oda, tí customer bá ṣe account update, ẹ jẹ́ ká kí ni báńkì ó ṣe pẹ̀lú owó?
Tí báńkì bá retí ẹni tó ní àkáǹtì tí ò rí, there's a regulation in banking operation. If you don't have
jáde,
èmi ò mọ̀ pa yín, wọ́n á pè ní pé ó ti wà dormant. Inactive or easy láti tètè reactivate. Dormant will need a step further to verify. Ṣé kò ń ṣe pé ẹni tó fẹ́ wá reactivate account yẹn ṣé kò ń ṣe pé ghost person ni. So tá a bá ti wá rí with the rule from CBN at a point in time the account the proceeds of that account will be withheld to CBN.
Withheld to CBN.
Yeah.
Tẹ́ bá withheld CBN tí ẹni tó là kàn bá yọjú létà ńkọ́.
A kọ lẹ́tà padà sí.
Yín síbẹ̀ wà dá padà fún yín.
Síbẹ̀ á dá padà.
Ṣé wọn kì í gbẹ́sẹ̀ láwọn owó bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ gbọ́rú kéèsì yẹn rí?
Mi ò gbọ́ rí.
Sáà.
Mi ì gbọ́ rí.
Àwọn owó kan máa wà tán máa ń gbẹ́sẹ̀ lé. Torí wọ́n wà economic and sin wọ́n fẹ́ sòótọ́
wọ́n ní àwọn fẹ́ attach àkáǹtì ẹni yẹn àkáǹtì ẹnìyẹn náà wà máa ó lè jẹ́ pé ẹnìyẹn wà wìdí.
gbà.
ìyẹn là ń try láti weed out dáadáa ọlọ́run ti ń bá wa mú wọn dáadáa.
ẹ náà cases bẹ́ẹ̀ tẹ́ weed out.
dáadáa gbọ́dọ̀ máa parọ́ tanra wa. àmọye àwọn owó olówó tí wọ́n ti fà jáde bẹ́ẹ̀.
tán fà.
true wọ́n máa ní
fífa ni
wọ́n máa ní court order.
auditor nìyẹn auditor bẹ̀sán á ní fífa ni.
secondly. tí you see this next of kin thing tí ẹ bá ń ṣiṣẹ́ pẹ̀lú ìjọba àbí company ló ti máa ń work dáadáa in the bank bí èèyàn bá kú what they will ask you is either the person has will tán ti grant to probate or letter of administration. They will require.
wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ letter of administration náà sí.
They will require letter of administration which will be done in court tó máa wo into the account tí wọ́n bá open.
ṣé báńkì ló gbẹ́sẹ̀ lé ni àbí individual kan tó mọ̀ wípé.
àwọn ẹ̀ tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ nu báńkì yẹn.
insider ó lè jẹ́ wípé ẹni tó mọ̀ pé ẹni yẹn ti kú
ló wá gbéṣẹ́ yẹn.
ló wò pé ọ̀gá báńkà.
bó o ní 50
lọ́jọ́ iwájú
àti orúkọ àtọjọ́ ọ̀la àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀.
so tó bá wò pé kò ń ṣe àwọn tó dé ara àwọn tó ṣe tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n ń bẹ ní NFIU lénìí.
ó dà àpolówó ọjà tá a bá máa fi dé a lọ káàkiri ikọ̀ YS Live wọ́n lọ wo kí ni àwọn èèyàn lè sọ sí ohun tá à ń sọ yìí a gbọ́ ohun táwọn èèyàn sọ tá a bá gbọ́ tán a tún padà wá ká tó fáwọn aráalé láàyè láti pè wọlé a tún fẹnu jọ díẹ̀díẹ̀ ó yá Desmond Tutuji ó yá tọwọ́ bọ̀.
Yẹ̀lò ìdánimọ̀ yín ìyẹn National Identification Number NIN pẹ̀lú àwọn àkọsílẹ̀ síìmù tẹ́ ti pèsè tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ kó lè rọ̀ yín lọ́rùn ọ̀nà méjì tí ò lani láàgùn rèé o láti ṣe ìkíní wọnú my MTN app lọ.
Ìyá fa now ṣé you go free this Sunday I wan spoil person pikin.
Hey, which Sunday o?
This one now.
I no dey.
Sunday after am come.
Every Sunday I no go free.
Wetin happen?
You mean say you no know? New season of Nigerian Idol don land.
Yes sir. Nigerian Idol don land. Better singing competition with talent wey sabi and plenty drama from the judges. Una go fit watch weekly shows from March 28 and every Sunday for Africa Magic Channel 2 by 7 p.m. sharp. So run, recharge your GoTV subscription on top my GoTV app or USSD star 288 hash to enjoy yourself. Na Techno Mobile and Biggie Drinks bring on this season of Nigerian Idol. GoTV, love it.
Charles!
Yes, mommy?
Go and bring 2 sachets of hyper bleach for me.
Why 2?
Because I'm using one to soak the whites and using one to kill all the germs.
But I can't see any germs here.
They are so tiny you can't see them. But they are there. And that is why I trust only hyper bleach to kill them all.
Make your white fabrics whiter and your household free of illness causing germs and viruses with the disinfecting power of hypo bleach.
Good morning, my neighbors. How are you doing?
Who be down for this early moment now?
James, it is I, Johnny.
I beg, I no get money to borrow you again.
Be calming down. No need for that because I found more ways to make millions this season.
Johnny, my friend, yarn me better.
Forget though, I don't get extra packet from BetKing. We be say if I chop one, it go be like say I don't chop 10.
That's right. You can max out your winnings on BetKing with boosted odds and multiple bonus.
My friend, this is where you differentiate the king from the crowd. Just visit betking.com on any device and see for yourself.
BetKing, playground for kings.
YS Live.
YS Live.
YS Live.
Been a tendency over the years for many people in the name of secrecy, in the name of not letting people know how wealthy or rich that they are. They open bank accounts that are unknown to their wife, children, or other relations. They build houses all over Nigeria that are unknown to their wife, children, or relation. They establish companies and businesses all over Nigeria that are unknown to members of their family. And when they die, most times these properties and money are lost. A lot of the bank accounts that are claimed to have become dormant in our various banks are accounts traceable to this source, who the owner have died, but who did not inform anybody at all. From what we hear, the bank managers will now devise schemes among themselves to share this wealth that have been accumulated by somebody they don't know. While in the meantime, the relations wallow in poverty, agony, and starvation. It is even worse. A number of them will acquire this property and wealth and invest them in foreign countries, included accounts in Switzerland, UK, Jersey Island, and so on. Buy properties all over Europe and America. Establish industries and businesses all over Europe and America without the knowledge of any of their relations. When they die, all these become lost. They become properties to the governments of those countries. So their labor had been in vain, and their family begin to wallow in poverty and starvation. Really, there ought to be a confidence, at least in that family. Even if the man have acquired his wealth through legitimate or even legitimate sources, that he doesn't want it to be broadcast to everybody. It should at least have a confidence in the family. If not the wife, one of the children, to whom he will disclose all of this, so that if he dies, because death sometimes does not give notice, the family will not suffer in vain. And secondly, the labor which he had been in the past to acquire this wealth and property will not be in vain. Because when such wealth and property are taken over by unknown people, by people who have no relationship with him, by people who have no direct link with him, it can be said that his labor is in vain. It is a habit that ought to be changed by those who behave this way.
My view on the issue of people keeping certain important information from their family is that except there are compelling reasons to do that, it is not proper, especially if there are no proper documentation or the person involved has not written a will wherein he has stated the things he has acquired and how it should be shared. We've had situations where some wives have also acquired properties without informing their husbands. This goes contrary to what is expected in a marriage. And so we have a lot of properties that have been lost to these unnecessarily secrets. So I see it as something that should be addressed fundamentally. Yes, if there is need to be circumspect, you may keep certain information away, of course, but then you must have a backup plan. You see, when a man dies without writing a will and his documents are scattered all over, the tendency for outsiders to benefit from this is very high. And it's one of the reasons we encourage people to be more open, with their siblings, with their family, except there are compelling reasons, and those could be enormous. We could have several reasons why a man would want to keep certain things from his family. Ṣẹ́rí bí mo ṣe fojú wo ni wípé a máa ń gbọ́ ti tàwọn ọkùnrin tàbí ìyàwó ńgbà míì náà tó yẹ pé ó máa ní nǹkan tí kò ní jẹ́ kọ́kọ́ ẹ̀ mọ̀. Rí ibi ká máa fi ọ̀rọ̀ pamọ́ ká máa fi hàn sí ara ẹni tàbí ẹbí ẹni tí nǹkan kan bá ṣẹlẹ̀ ó máa ń le. Àwọn aráàta ló padà máa ń jẹ àǹfààní àwọn nǹkan yìí. Ó lè ní ìdí kan pàtàkì tàbí òmíràn tó lè mú ọkọ tàbí ìyàwó fi àwọn nǹkan kan pamọ́ fún ẹbí, ṣùgbọ́n tí kò bá sí ìdí tó le tó, àwọn aráàta ló padà máa ń jẹ. Kò dára tó. Èmi wò wípé lọ́kọláya, kan tó pè lọ́kọláya ni pé kí àwọn méjèèjì kí wọ́n lè jọ fi inú hanra wọn. Tí a ò bá dẹ̀ ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀, ẹbí ló padà máa ń jẹ ìyà jù nínú àwọn nǹkan báyìí. Ìmọ̀ràn tèmi ni pé tí a bá fi àwọn nǹkan yìí pamọ́, ó yẹ ká ní bí ọ̀nà míì tá ò ti ṣe tó yẹ pé tí nǹkan kan bá ṣẹlẹ̀, àwọn ẹbí wọn á lè padà tún jẹ èrè rẹ̀, pé bóyá a lọ síbi báńkì tàbí tí a lọ rí lọ́ọ̀yà wa láti ṣe nǹkan bíi will tó máa cover àwọn ogún tí ẹnìyẹn ní àti bí a ó ṣe pín fún ìyàwó, fún àwọn ọmọ tàbí ẹbí. So keeping certain secrets in a family, especially, could be detrimental to the overall interest of the family. Thank you.
Well, let me quickly take some of the messages on our Facebook page so that we can take them at the same time, because our time is fast spent. I think we have about less than 6 minutes on this program now. Yes, there's nothing like, this is Oba S. Ade. It says, there's nothing like next of kin in account operation. If an account holder dies without will, the legal beneficiary will have to obtain a letter of admin from High Court or the will of the deceased. Another one, Akim Olalekan says, good morning. In fact, you leave so many people out of bondage that's been experienced concerning hurdles of banking issues. My question now is, why is it so difficult to get in touch with customers that bank didn't see, since they have their addresses with bank, or is bank even willing to take over another one's sweats? That's from Akim Olalekan. The other one, Fasasi Abdul Kabir Abiodun. No man whose source of wealth is clean will hide his worth from at least his immediate family. But then, most of our rich folks accumulate such illegally and they lack trust in people around them. These are some of the messages we have, and of course we listen to people's opinion. What's your reaction? Then we'll have our audience call into this program via 009-155-1055, 005699-8678, 070-6949-3000.
Well, the person who commented about next of kin to on account opening, I think we have cleared that one, and we said that the next of kin is relevant to a place of work, particularly when you want to get your entitlement and stuff like that. That's how it relates.
I'm sorry. In the account opening packages is there, but why not? Because we have not been doing some things does not mean it does not exist. So it's there.
But you know, back on color so bank sha.
Because we take color so in there. So and Mr. Hakim so the bank might not necessarily physically visit. The bank will send message.
Why it's live?
Yes, good morning.
Because any early. Okay.
hello.
ẹ kú ètò lẹ́ni o.
yes sir ta ló ń bá a sọ̀rọ̀ sà.
reverend Koyi Ládélé láti Wo Road nìbàdàn.
eba ẹja gbóhùn yín.
iṣẹ́ ńlá lẹ ṣe lénìí pàápàá fún ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ọmọ nàìjíríà mo ti ń gbọ́ yín látàárọ̀. ọ̀nkú mi kan ó yá ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ ní 25 million naira wọ́n jọ fi dòwò pọ̀. kò sọ fún ìyàwó ńlé ikú bá dé lójijì. sẹ́kítírì tó bá tẹ lẹ́tà tó fi fún ẹni yẹn lówó ló wá béèrè lọ́wọ́ ìyàwó pé ǹjẹ́ dáàdì sọ fún yín pé òun fún mi ta lágbájá lówó ìyàwó lówó mọ nǹkan kan pa ẹ̀. ìgbà tí wọ́n wá bí ẹni yẹn ó ní ó ti gba owó ẹ̀ padà 3 mílíọ̀nù péré ló kù pé a ní kí gbogbo ohun tó ṣẹlẹ̀ dá káwá kó yòókù fún yín ni. ó bá lọ sọ fún kábíyèsí kan tí mi ní fẹ́ dárúkọ ìkan lára àwọn ọba ní Ọ̀ṣun. ọba wa pe ẹni yẹn ó ní wọ́n ní lágbájá jẹ́ pé ó ti dá padà ó lóun ti dá padà ó ní 3 mílíọ̀nù tó ló wá kù yẹn wàá wá kó lọ sóróòrì ẹ̀ nìbàdàn wàá wá kó sórí oróòrì ẹ̀ wàá sọ pé tó bá jù báyìí lọ tó wà láàrin èmi àti ẹ o.
kóhùn má dọjọ́ méje.
kọjú kó wá mímí náà. èmi ní tiyín ní tòótọ́
Yorùbá
30 million ló dá padà fún wọn.
kì í ṣe 3 lóun ṣe mistake 30 ló ń fẹ́ wí.
ní kúkúrú èdè ohun tí mo fẹ́ fi kún ẹ̀kọ́ tẹ́ ẹ kọ́ wa láàárọ̀ yìí wíìlì kíkọ kò mà kò le rárá kì í ṣe dandan kó lọ́wọ́ àwọn agbẹjọ́rò nínú mo sọ́rí fáwọn lọ́ọ̀yà wa tó ń gbélé yìí o wá dáyárì kan bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí kọ nǹkan tó fẹ́ sínú ẹ̀ ohun tí bàbá tèmi ṣe nìyẹn o. ó kọ gbogbo wishes ẹ sínú dáyárì ẹ gbogbo aládẹmọ handwriting ẹ ìgbà tó kú tán a gbé dáyárì bàbá gbogbo àkọsílẹ̀ tó kọ síbẹ̀ òun la tẹ̀lé ló bá tán kò la wàhálà lọ títí in tó fẹ́ in tó ní lẹ́nujọ́ mẹ́ta ẹ̀gbọ́n mi kan tó ṣàìsí wọ́n lọ ka wíìlì ẹ̀ lẹ́kìtì mo wo wàhálà tó ná wọn lọ sí probate ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ èyí tó rọrùn jù wá dáyárì kan máa kọ nǹkan tó bá ní gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣe ìgbésẹ̀ máa kọ síbẹ̀. kó dẹ̀ jẹ́ káwọn ọmọ mọ̀ pé tó tí n bá gbésẹ̀ o ẹ wá nu ilé kẹ ẹ wá dáyárì o ẹ rí tí mo kọ sílẹ̀ fún yín o tó bá parí o.
ẹ ṣe ojú òní tì wá ẹ jẹ́ ń gba ilé yìí lápá bíi kí n fi káàdì ẹ káàárọ̀. ẹ káàárọ̀ o.
ọlọ́run ní papọ̀ lọ yín o.
àmì o.
in fact ẹ yọ ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ èèyàn mo send message kan pé n tó ń ṣe fún wa lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí ọlọ́run ní papọ̀ lẹ̀.
àmì.
majority of the bankers and the lawyers are the problem. kẹ́ ẹ bá fi òtítọ́ kẹ́ ẹ sọ fún lawyers mi gan pé this is one to that your way tó wáyé bóyá méjì mẹ́ta náà gan ló lọ tún lọ́mọ sọ fún èké.
ìyẹn lọ́ọ̀yà tí ò bá dáa kì í ṣe gbogbo lọ́ọ̀yà àwọn lọ́ọ̀yà jákú tí ò dánu àwọn kọ lọ́rọ̀ sí nínú lọ́ọ̀yà nínú iṣẹ́ lọ́ọ̀ àti iṣẹ́ báńkì àti iṣẹ́ gbòbí ní kọ lọ́rọ̀ sí wa.
gbogbo bí ní kọlọ sí wa kọlọ kó jọ kó sànù mo rí ẹ̀kọ́ kọ́nu tí màá yẹn sọ pé kéèyàn mú ńlá dáárì fún àìkú jẹ́ káwọn mi rí dáárì fún ọmọ kọ̀ǹtàgìrì kò sí kan kí lọ́ọ̀yà gbọ́n kó dẹ̀ ti fi.
ṣùgbọ́n ó dáa kí lọ́ọ̀yà lọ́wọ́ sí àbí kí lọ́ọ̀yà báyọ̀ dìmú torí ọjọ́ iwájú fámìlì mi ò ní gba ọ̀rọ̀ dáárì tẹ́ sọ yẹn ẹlòmíì kò jí dáárì yóò jí lọ.
ọ̀tọ̀ nígbà bá tún wá rí ẹ ó tún kọ́ wa jù ẹ lọ.
ó kà á balaya ẹ ṣeun ẹ jẹ́ ká máa lọ torí àsìkò ti lọ ní o. Yes, Ibrahim Lawal, my lawyer in the house.
Yes, mo dúpẹ́ nǹkan tá a fẹ́ sọ fáwọn èèyàn wa ni pé ilé ayé yìí bá a ṣe ní eléyìí tó dáa òun la ní eléyìí tí ò dáa. Ẹ má jẹ́ ká torí pé àwọn kan wọ́n jẹ́ kọ̀lọ̀ràn sí ká wá sọ pé ti lọ́ọ̀yà bò ó tá a bá ṣe nǹkan tó yẹ ká ṣe tá a gbà lọ́nà òfin ó máa ń ìrọ̀rùn máa ń wà ń bẹ̀ dáadáa tí lọ́ọ̀yà bá dẹ̀ wùwà tí ò dáa ó ní bí wọ́n ṣe máa ń dì pẹ̀lú
irú lọ́ọ̀yà bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ ṣeun. My ex-banker but now an administrator and businessman Raji Ibrahim.
Gẹ́gẹ́ bí ẹ̀gbọ́n mi ṣe sọ ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kò ń ṣọ̀rọ̀ professional.
Torí àsìkò ti lọ.
ọ̀rọ̀ ìjọmọnìyàn ni.
ìjọmọnìyàn humanity ni.
ìjọmọnìyàn wa ṣe. but èmi náà wá sọ pé tí lọ́ọ̀yà bá bá wa kọ́ wíìlì yẹn ẹ lè báǹkẹ̀ kò sí tí báńkì kò ní kó n tẹ ẹ̀kọ́ sílẹ̀.
bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
so tẹ bá keep ẹ safe sí bank ẹ lọ safe keep ẹ ni wọ́n lè gbé jáde pé lọ́ọ̀yà gan ni ó lọ gbà jáde wá tí ò ní jẹ́ pé ẹnìkan tó ti yí ní tẹ́ bá kọ sílẹ̀ tó ló ṣe pàtàkì ká ní will.
Thank you very much. Yes, we come next week, God willing, and for another interesting focus on this program, YS Live, Yemi Sonde Live on Splash 105.5 FM. Desmond is on the console. Agbawo, Progress My Media is our official photographer. Pelumi, Julia, and Damola Ologunfe, Gbalajoṣe Fẹ́mi Ṣeosi. Yemi Sonde lórúkọ tèmi, àtúpàdé lágbára Ọlọ́run tó bá dọjọ́ mẹ́jọ 00355298883. Àmàlà yà fẹ́ ògbọ́dọ̀ tútù. Máa ń gbádùn ẹ̀gán ní gbígbóná gbáà ó dọjọ́ mẹ́jọ. Tá a bá.